The desire to work from home, work for yourself, and escape the corporate grind has never been greater. People are exhausted, burned out, and many are soul searching as a result. With AI replacing jobs at record speed, many are starting to ask themselves a serious question. What's my long-term plan? Because deep down, people know something has changed. The old model was go to school, get a job, work 50 years, and retire. This model doesn't feel as safe or certain anymore. Plus, for many people, a job really means just over broke. So for many people, entrepreneurship is the answer. Not because it's easy, but because freedom is worth fighting for. So today, I want to walk you through a practical 9-to-5 exit strategy so you know how to transition out of corporate life safely, intelligently, and realistically. Not emotionally, not recklessly, strategically. Because quitting your job too early is one of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make. Let's start there. Step 1, don't quit your job yet. Seriously, don't make an emotional decision because your boss annoyed you on Monday morning. Your job is currently your investor. It funds your transition. The goal is not to escape your 9-to-5 overnight. The goal is to replace your income strategically. Too many people romanticize entrepreneurship without understanding the pressure that comes with having zero income. When desperation enters the equation, people make bad decisions. So instead of burning the bridge immediately, use your current situation to build leverage. Work your job during the day, build your future after hours and on weekends. That's the smart move. Step 2, stop looking for shortcuts. This is where most people get trapped. They start chasing get-rich-quick and licensing fairy tales. Why? Because they want freedom without responsibility. But real entrepreneurship doesn't work that way. The fantasy of sitting on your couch while checks magically show up is not reality. Licensing rarely works on unproven ideas. Success comes from building something real, something with customers, something that solves a problem. You don't need a licensing lottery ticket, you need something real. Step 3, start small, but start. One of the biggest myths in entrepreneurship is that you need everything figured out before you begin. This myth keeps many people trapped. Listen carefully. Clarity does not come before the journey begins, it comes because of the journey. Step 4, keep burn rate low. Here's a huge mistake people make. They spend their limited budget on things that don't move the needle. Bad move. The goal is to bootstrap, which means getting to market the smartest and least expensive way possible. But here's the problem. So many entrepreneurs burn through all of their money. We talk to people all the time who invest hundreds of thousands of dollars and they have zero sales to show for it. Why? Because they spent money emotionally instead of strategically. So before you actually quit your job, reduce unnecessary expenses, build emergency savings, and create some breathing room. Entrepreneurship is hard enough. Don't make it harder by lighting your runway on fire. Step 5, follow a proven process. This is where most startups fail. They try to figure everything out alone. Solo is slow. Solo is expensive. Solo is where many good ideas go to die. You need a process and a roadmap. Trial and error sounds noble until it costs you years and tens of thousands of dollars. The fastest way to succeed is to leverage people who've already walked the path. That's not weakness, it's intelligence. The most successful entrepreneurs in the world had mentors, advisors, and strategic partners. Nobody builds anything meaningful alone. Step 6, replace income before you exit. This part is critical. Do not quit your job because you're tired. Quit because your business is proving itself. Your side income should begin demonstrating consistency and momentum first. Maybe it doesn't fully replace your income immediately. That's okay. But you should see enough traction to know this is real. The transition should feel strategic, not emotional. Step 7, embrace discomfort. This is where many people either grow or retreat, fight or flight. Entrepreneurship will force you to confront fear and self-doubt. Remember, comfort is very addictive, and growth happens in the unknown. Every setback teaches you something. Every mistake sharpens you. Every challenge expands you. The goal is not comfort. The goal is freedom. And freedom requires courage. Look, entrepreneurship isn't easy. It's going to take work, it's going to take sacrifice and commitment. But when you consider the alternative, always wondering, what if? It becomes a no-brainer for the right person. Who wants to live their entire life wondering, what if? Entrepreneurship gives you a real shot at building the life on your terms, a shot at freedom, a shot at creating something meaningful for yourself and your family. So if you're soul searching right now, if you know you were meant for more, don't ignore that feeling. Start preparing your exit strategy now, not recklessly, not emotionally, strategically. And if you want guidance along the way, check out our partnership program at productmentor.com. We help entrepreneurs avoid costly mistakes, follow a proven process, and go to market smarter. Listen, your future doesn't have to look like your present, but the only way your future can change is if you're willing to change. So stop waiting, start building your 9-to-5 exit strategy now. Let's go.